Affairs Dennis McDonough, First Lieutenant Sammy Sullivan, and Colonel Michael Sully Sullivan, U.S. Army retired, and Executive Director of Joining Forces Sheila Casey.
Hello. Welcome to the White House. I'm so excited to see all of you here this morning. You know, normally I love a good workout and talking with all our military kids. But as you can hear, I don't think my voice is going to make it through. So even though you can't hear me cheering, I am cheering you on. So I've asked the Executive Director of Joining Forces, Sheila Casey, to read my remarks. Sheila?
Good morning, everyone, and thank you to Team RWB and all the military and community organizations that made this day possible. Secretary McDonough, Secretary Del Toro, thank you for taking time on a Saturday to join us. This month of the Military Child, we celebrate you, our military kids, and we honor your bravery and strength. Because even though you may not wear a uniform, you serve our country too. That's why Joining Forces, my White House initiative to support military and veteran families, caregivers, and survivors, is working to give you the resources you need to thrive. The Bidens are a military family. My father was a Navy signalman in World War II, and our son, Major Beau Biden, served for a year in Iraq as part of the Delaware Army National Guard. So your well-being is personal to me and to your Commander-in-Chief. We stand with you today, tomorrow, and for all the days to come. And we know that exercise and connection, finding a community, are of an important part of that. And so is having fun. That's why we wanted to host this workout for you. So today, while you may feel tired after this workout or any time at all, just remember, we're all in this together. Now, please welcome military kid and future Olympian, First Lieutenant Sammy Sullivan, United States Army.
Hello, everyone, and thank you for joining us today to honor our military children. And special thanks to the First Lady, Jill Biden, for representing the resilience of military kids, especially out here in this weather. Thank you guys so much for coming. Before I go any further, I just wanted to say, Mom, hi, I'm talking at the White House. That's pretty cool. I'm First Lieutenant Samantha Sullivan, but most people call me Sammy. And my life has always been intertwined with the military, shaped by my father's dedication to service and fitness. My dad, who will speak after me, has influenced my journey, and I want to honor his story, but don't want to steal his thunder. But it's clear that his example has propelled me to where I am today. Growing up, his preparation for deployments and approach to making fitness enjoyable, from CrossFit to running, taught me that physical activity isn't only about fitness, but bringing people together. These lessons inspired my older brother, Ryan, to pursue a career in fitness, and both my twin brother and me to attend the United States Military Academy, where I fell in love with a sport called rugby, and later pursued a career as an officer in the Army. Today, I am a part of the World Class Athlete Program and a member of the United States Rugby Sevens team. I've competed. Thank you. I've competed internationally, played in a World Cup, won a gold medal for Team USA at the Pan American Games, and am now an Olympic hopeful for the 2024 Games in Paris.
Let's go. Let's go.
In all of these endeavors, I aim to inspire young people, especially military families, to pursue their passions with determination. Being a part of a team has profoundly impacted my mental health for the better and my effectiveness as an officer and a friend. It's comforting to know that organizations like the First Lady's Joining Forces Initiative, Team Red, White, and Blue, and all the others here today are here to support veterans and military families in maintaining their physical and mental well-being. Before I wrap up, I want to leave you with a thought. Whether it's on the rugby field or everyday life's challenges, the strength we draw from our loved ones and our commitment to bettering ourselves can make all the difference. I'm here because of the unyielding support of my family and the military community, and I hope to pass that strength on to others. Thank you again for having me, and now please welcome the Secretary of Veterans Affairs, Dennis McDonough.
Thank you, Sammy. Awesome. Thank you so much. Sammy, thank you so much, and to Mrs. Sullivan and to, Colonel Sullivan, amazing the fruits of your labor, and so thank you for everything that you've done. To our military families, particularly our military children, you're here today because you love someone who serves this country, someone who gives everything for this country. When active duty serve, when veterans have served, we know that their families, their caregivers, their survivors, serve and sacrifice right alongside them. Their sacrifice is your sacrifice. Together you serve, and together you strengthen this awesome country. As we heard Sheila Casey say, President Biden and Dr. Biden are members of a military family themselves. And President Biden has said that our country's most sacred obligation, indeed our only sacred obligation, is to prepare and equip the troops we send into harm's way, and then to care for them and their families when they come home. At the VA, our part of that promise says, if you fight for us, we'll fight for you. If you serve us, we'll serve you. If you care for us, then we'll get your back when you get home. So I am thrilled to be here today with you to remind you of that fact, that Dr. Biden and President Biden are ensuring that we over at VA get your back. So it's my honor to pass the podium to Colonel Michael Sullivan, and as of today, veteran Michael Sullivan.
Well, thank you, Secretary, and it's going to be hard to top the comments that have already been said, especially those of Samantha, and I can't say enough, Samantha, about how proud your mom and I are of all your accomplishments. And to take a note from Samantha and to take her lead, I can't leave out my mom who's watching at home, so hi Mom, I'm at the White House. So it's wonderful to see so many gathered here to honor America's military children. It's a special thanks to First Lady Jill Biden and the Joining Forces team for highlighting the resilience of these young heroes. For many of us in the military, it's a family business, and for me it's no different. I grew up inspired by the stories that were told of my great-grandfather's World War I service, my grandfather's World War II service, and my father's service as an infantry officer in the Vietnam War. My dad's influence on me was profound. It helped to guide me through a 30-year career in the U.S. Army, serving most of that time in special operations as a Green Beret. Like him and my grandfathers, I served our nation during a time of conflict. I valued that service and what it meant to me and the example it set for my children. Being a father, I took on the most important dimension of my life. My children, Ryan, Jackson, and Samantha, embraced the military lifestyle, and I hope they embrace the example that I tried to set. They've all excelled in their personal endeavors. All three of my children have followed in my footsteps when it came to fitness, and as Samantha mentioned, both her and her brother Jackson are continuing the family business. I've always strived to set a strong example, both physically and with my physical fitness and resiliency. Qualities I now continue to foster for military families through my new mission with Team Red, White, and Blue. Team RWB is a nonprofit organized to forge the leading health and wellness community for our veterans, our service members, their families, and all their supporters. We provide health and wellness programs and lead events like this to help build healthier lifestyles. Our dedication to health and wellness extends beyond the veterans and the service members. It encompasses our military children as well. Not only do we lead by example, but we also hope to equip them with the necessary tools so they can pursue their American dreams. Today's workout serves as a powerful symbol of this unwavering commitment. So again, I thank you, First Lady Jill Biden, for hosting this event. All right, so let's get to it, all right? It's now time for the workout. So when you enter today, everybody should have received a card of where your starting station is, and shortly you'll head that way. You'll see the workout on the card at the station. It's a 21-minute workout where you're going to try to complete as many rounds as possible in that 21 minutes. It will consist of 4 exercises, each with 15 reps, 15 push-ups, 15 sit-ups, 15 air squats, and 15 jumping jacks. Then 1 lap around the south lawn. It's going to be exciting, right? So don't worry, the card's at the station, and you can kind of see the workout. It's meant to be fun, but a little bit challenging, and I encourage everybody to modify the workout to meet their fitness capabilities. Again, let's have fun, encourage each other, and have a great event. Let's beat the rain and crush this workout, right?
Let's go.
So at this time, I encourage you all to move to your stations, and then shortly, we'll have a countdown, and the First Lady will kick this off with a blast from the air horn.
Awesome.